Hi, everyone, and welcome to Mrs. Alexander's Back to School Night. First, I would like to go over our schedule. We are still scheduled to return to school on October the 13th. We will have 2 cohorts at that time. If you don't already know your student's cohort, you can ask me or check in Genesis. Cohort A is scheduled to be in class on Mondays and Tuesdays from 9:10 to 1:10. They will be virtual Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Cohort B will be in class Thursday and Friday for the same time, 9:10 to 1:10, and will be virtual Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Students will be served breakfast at school. Lunches will be sent home with students. You may send a snack to school with them. I already sent you a copy of our specials, but here it is again. Day 1, we have music. Day 2 is gym. Day 3 is library. Although library is on hold for the time being, I will let you know if and when it resumes. Day 4 is Spanish, and day 5 is art. The beginning of the year review. This year has started like no other, and last year ended the same way. In an effort to ensure students are performing on grade level, we are starting this year with 5 weeks of remediation or review of their core kindergarten skills. Hopefully, your students find most of this review easy. If there is something they are finding difficult, now is the time to bring them up to level. Practice, practice, practice. Example. If your student is struggling with the kindergarten sight words, practice to master words before they start the first grade curriculum. So now is the time to review those skills, counting to 100, knowing their numbers, uppercase and lowercase letters as well. This year, we do a lot from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. We develop a lot of reading skills. We work on spelling, writing, reading. We do 5 reading books over the course of first grade. So we not only work on reading, but we also work on comprehension skills as well. This year in math, we will have be counting up to 120. They should know their addition and subtraction facts within 20 by the end of the year. Science and social studies, we will be doing as well. We do social studies for the first marking period and half of the second marking period, and then science will be for the rest of the year. Chromebooks. When we do return to school, students are expected to bring their Chromebooks with them. Please make sure they are fully charged. Remind students to be extra careful with their book bags because of the Chromebooks. For example, don't put your book bag on the ground or the bus floor. Don't carry water bottles in your book bag with the Chromebook, and don't swing your book bags around. Virtual assignments. Please remember to post your attendance every day. All assignments for the week will be checked the following Monday. That is because I leave the assignments open through the weekend for students and parents to have a chance to get caught up. Students do not need to type done when finished an assignment. If an assignment is missing at that time, I will send a reminder out to please complete that assignment. If you need more time for some reason, just email me. Let me know. I'm here to work with you. Homework. Once we do return back to school, we will send home homework with the students for the days that they are virtual, so that they will have some exercises virtually and some writing. So please check your homework folders when the kids do go back to school. We will also write it in their agenda each and every night when they do come to school. Please check it and sign it each night. If you have to reach me for any reason or you need to send me a note, agendas are a good way to do it. But ultimately, the best way to reach me is email. Books in a bag is something that we like to do each year. We like to send students home with books to read. I cannot start that at this time because we are not allowed to send books home with students, but I will start that as soon as I am allowed, if I am allowed at all this year. So please remember to read with the students. If you have any books at home, please read with them each and every night. Once we are back to school, I will try to photocopy some books and send them home with them. That way they don't have to return them to school and they can be theirs to keep. Virtual grading. While we are home on virtual instruction, the grading has been changed. It is based on 2 categories. The category number 1 is 50% of the student's grade per subject will be based on student participation. That means that they're going on completing their assignments, being involved, attending Zoom meetings. Category 2, 50% of the student's grade per subject will be based on projects and assessments such as tests and quizzes. Our grading scale, once we do return to school, is as follows. It is very different from kindergarten, where you were receiving E's, G's, S's, and N's. Our grading scale is as follows: an A, B, C, D, and F. If your student receives an F on any paper, I will staple it in their agenda, and please ask that you sign and return the paper. We do follow the pathway to Patriot Pride. I'm sure that all of my Patriots are familiar with the pathway. Each month we go over and we discuss a trait. For example, right now, the first month is responsibility. We always talk about being responsible for your own assignments, for your belongings, for your books, taking care of your homework papers, etc. You may want to talk with your patriot at home about also being responsible and maybe keeping their school area at home nice and neat and all of their papers together. We have rules in school. Everyone is expected to follow the pathway to Patriot Pride. I will go over the rules with the students at length when they do return to school, and students who do well will earn rewards, and likewise there will be consequences for students that choose not to follow the rules. So they may have a note home to their parent and a visit to the principal if they are having difficulty at school. Notes. Please send a note with your child if there is a change in the way your child will be going home. You would like to have a conference or you have any concerns. You would like to send in cupcakes for your child's birthday. Any of those things, right? Once we return to school, write a note in their agenda. I do check them every morning, and I hope that you would check them every night. But again, the fastest way to reach me is my email address. If you have to contact me for any reason, again, you can write in the agenda, check my email address, or call the school.